Hi, welcome back to your Study Skills project. This is week 10 and I'm going to teach you how to turn your outline into a really nice Google Slides presentation. Let's look and see what we've got to do this week. This is task 8. Today we're going to review the features of a good presentation, look at how to make a Google Slides presentation, and transfer information from our outlines to our Google Slides presentations. So here's the travel poster again. Remember, you're making this presentation to persuade or convince the travel club that your destination is the best one. So make sure it looks interesting and that it's easy to follow and clear. We're looking at the marks where this is task 8 and you get 10 marks for this presentation. The presentation should be easy to understand. It should have no errors in spelling or grammar, and it should have nice clear pictures and follow some other rules we'll talk about. So there are some presentation do's and don'ts that you can review on your own. There's a video that will tell you exactly what we're looking for in your slides. It tells you what makes clear slides and what makes unclear slides. And you'll see some differences between bad slides and good slides. Please follow those rules when you're making your slides. So in Google Slides, I think you probably already know what you're doing when you're editing a Google slideshow, but there's a how-to video on Google Slides that you can watch to remember a few of the tips and the tricks that you need to make a nice Google Slides presentation. You can do this on the computer version or the phone version, and if you have an iPhone, you can also open the computer version in Safari by going to slides.google.com in Safari. So let's take a look at our outline to presentation. Really what you're doing, you have a nice outline, you're going to put your outline into some Google Slides. It's already organized for you, you have all the language there, so it should be an easy process. So first let's look at the outline. I'm going to show you side by side like this. Here is my presentation, Visit Norway, and here is the beginning of my outline. This is slide number 1, and here's slide number 1 in my presentation. There's the image, I've got the image. Here I've got some information, and I'm going to put that right in here. You can see it goes directly from the outline to the presentation. Title slide, all the bits and pieces of the information go into that first slide. It's just transferring information, so it should be easy to organize. Now let's take a look at your outline slide. Here you've got your outline from your the outline that you made yourself. And there's your outline here. And then you're just putting it into your outline slide. Next is the proposal slide. Here's the proposal. Here's the proposal slide. Your proposal paragraph just goes from your outline into your next proposal slide. Next, we're going to start looking at the overview of the destination. So you're just moving your overview slide information into your first overview slide. Here are the images, and here's some of your information about Norway, and you're just going to go ahead and put that into the slide. This is a good place to use speaker notes. When you're looking at speaker notes in slides, you can see what you're looking at, but your audience can't see it. So this is a way to remind yourself of what you're going to say when that slide comes up. So I'm just going to move the information from my outline into my speaker notes. My speaker notes are at the bottom when I'm looking here. Open speaker notes. My speaker notes look like this. I can see all of the things, and that came from my outline. Now I'm going to look at attraction number 1. This is the next slide. Attraction number 1, and here's what we're going to do. Attraction 1 highlights, here are the images, and here is my information for my outline that's going to go into my speaker notes so I remember what I'm going to talk about. You can see that the slide looks very simple. It doesn't have a lot of information on it. All the information is you are going to be talking about your information instead of having your audience read the information. There are the speaker notes going into your speaker notes area. I can look here at my speaker notes. And there they are. That's the outline. Just put into my speaker notes so I can see it while I'm presenting. We're going to do the same thing with attraction 2 and attraction 3. attraction 2, attraction 3. I'm just moving information over from my outline. I'm moving all the information from the different pieces of my outline onto the slides. And it says slide 5, slide 6, so this is how you need to organize it in your presentation. And I'm moving all of my speaker notes from my outline into the speaker notes area so I can see them when I'm presenting. There's attraction 2. Speaker notes, moving them over. Hours and costs, speaker notes. Attraction 3, same thing. I'm moving the images, I'm moving the outline into the speaker notes, and I'm making a slide for the hours and costs and moving the speaker notes over. And the last thing is the summary slide. So in the summary slide, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm taking my images and making a conclusion slide. That looks like this. Here's my conclusion information. I'm moving the images over, I'm moving the information over, and I'm using the speaker notes, which are just part of my outline. On my last page, on my last slide number 12, I've got any questions and my last picture. So I want to make sure that I have a nice last picture to end on. And that's it for my presentation. Total, I have 12 slides, and my outline tells me each slide what should be there. Remember, you're looking for images and for some simple pieces of information, that only the key information, but all of your detailed information can go into your speaker notes in outline form so you can think about that while you're talking. And that is it. It's your turn now. You're going to make your own presentation using Google Slides. You are going to first watch the video about do's and don'ts when you're making a presentation, good presentations and bad presentations. That's inside your project map. You are going to review how to use Google Slides and how to edit, add images, move things around. And then you're going to start moving everything from your outline into your Google Slides. So when you get done, you'll have a nice, well-organized presentation that you can practice speaking and giving. You'll use your speaker notes for that. That's it. That's it for the week. Best of luck to you. Please let your teacher know if you have any questions. And I hope that you have a nice presentation when you're done. Have a good week.